80%.
Hey. Alright. Hello. My name is Larxa, and I am running Elden Ring any percent. And I have an amazing commentator with me, Miss KatLink.
Hello. Howdy, hey.
So yeah, she'll be helping me commentate the run while I focus. Thank you, KatLink.
No problem. And it looks like the name that won, I think, is my first save file.
It is my first save file. I do have to correct that a little. First is with the number 1, if we can make that change.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Last minute snipe. Trout takes it at $151 to my first save file, $150. Holy crap.
Wow.
That's crazy. Okay, Trout it is.
Well, yeah, Trout
well,
is,
if the run is unlucky, it's because my character is named Trouts. You know, slippery fish.
Wow.
Yeah, blame the Trout. Alright, can I count down? Alright,
yeah.
So we'll start the run in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we can start by talking about how the game is down patched for this run.
Yeah, we're running on version 1.2 because like some things are very much overpowered in the old patch, which they removed.
Sadly.
Yeah, sadly. Oops.
Yeah, there was a lot of broken speedrun mechanics that were unfortunately taken out of the recent patches, so a lot of speedrunners will use a down-patched version of the game, which allows us to use Ice Rhine Hatchet. It's super broken, and you'll see why.
Yeah, that's basically our bread and butter for the run, Ice Rhine Hatchet.
Mm-hmm. And so the first boss is not really much of a boss because Larxa's just going to jump off the ledge here.
Oh no, I died.
Oh no, whatever shall we do? Truly unfortunate.
That's because my name is Trout, so...
Yeah, we blame the trout.
I always blame the trout.
So right off the bat, we're going to be running over to go get our trusty steed, Torrent. But first, you're going to notice that the doors are a little slow for this category. Larxa doesn't do, or like we all don't do, any quit-outs. Normally, you would see that a lot with Dark Souls runs, but for this one, it's just faster to do it without the quit-outs. And for the most part, there won't be any quit-outs for the majority of this run.
Correct. Unless I will be quitting out for like enemies to reset their position sometimes.
Yeah. Some enemies in this game can be quite scary to deal with, especially when you're super low leveled, and we won't be getting any levels until way later in the run, so it's a little bit of a risky business going from point A to point B. Yeah. So this part, we're going to be taking a little bit of a walk, but I guess we can mention any percent in the category and what it has. So you won't see any zips in this category. It's any percent, but it's restricted in a sense because for those who might have heard of Elden Ring, you might be very well aware of these zips and how that category is like 5 minutes, less than
very
5
broken.
minutes now. Yeah, so this category is a little bit less crazy about that and more focused on a lot of different tech. I guess another thing to note is while running, you'll see Larxa occasionally spam crouch. So crouching in this game actually replenishes your stamina, which is super useful. So if you ever get stuck and you're low stamina, just crouch.
Okay, we're gonna see Melina.
Hey, sir.
Our maiden.
I can play turning wood to aid you. You need only to the foot.
No longer
Yeah, no
meatless.
longer maidenless.
I bequeath
Let's go.
it will summon torrent to treat him with.
She also gives us torrents. There you go.
And Torrent is you'll see some interesting things with Torrent later on in the run. Don't worry, there's no torrents harmed in the making of this run.
Very important. Oh yeah, I'm also every like 3 seconds or so I spam sprints to like optimize the running, because you get like a small speed boost whenever you do that.
Yeah. Sure. Take a little sip, then we go.
There's also only one reason why we ever take that grace over there, and that's because we're gonna do something later called wrong warping, and that's the only grace that works for a wrong warping in Old Patch, or one of the only graces.
Wild how it's only that one
Yeah.
grace.
Yeah, skip coming up here.
Yeah. Do a little jump. So this is kind of like a risky jump. So she's gonna want to sort of land on a higher. Oh, that was really close. So that jump, if you don't go left enough, it's very easy to fall
it's
off.
pretty exact. So the Demented Salad found this jump. Yeah. Whenever runners fail this jump, they will say like, why Demented? Why? Yeah,
Salad?
we blame the salads.
When in doubt, blame the salad. Alright, so right now we're just kind of making our way to a teleport. Hello, doggos. Oh, I always get nervous when you
Yeah,
do
the game
jumps.
always lags here a bit, so very scary.
Yeah, so the fall damage in this game is quite generous for the most part, but some ledges are questionable. 'Cause sometimes it feels like, oh, I wasn't that high up, and then the game just says, oh, you know what, you die now.
Yeah. Yeah, this game also likes to store your jumps, like your height, so sometimes you'll be going down like a steep cliff and it seems safe, so you touch the ground, it's fine, and then like a second later you randomly die.
Yeah, I definitely have fallen to that quite a number of times. All right, so while we're making our way, we might have a time for a donation.
We're thinking, I have actually $100 from a very familiar name to you, Larxa. Distortion2 sent in $100 saying, "Go, Larxa, go!"
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Yeah, he has, Distortion2 has taught me a lot of speedrunning tricks, stuff like that. So yeah, he has taught me a lot.
Got time for more?
Yeah.
KK sends in $20 saying, "The iconic, the fast, the inspirational Larxa at GDQ? No way. Good luck and high souls runners in chat."
Thank you.
This is a very important one. I should have put it first. I'm very sorry. Sending in $121 to say, "Good luck on the run, Larxa." This person sniped our bid war because their name is for Trout. I think we have you to blame for this not good luck.
Yeah.
So we know who to blame now.
Indeed.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, now we have the Ice Rhine hatchet. Got our bread and butter of a weapon. It's wonderful.
The meat and the potatoes.
Alright.
Yeah, making my way to the glintstone key, which we'll need for the academy later on in the run.
And it's just so well placed behind this dragon. So we're just gonna grab it and get out of here. We're not dealing with any dragons this time around. I'm so used to listening to your runs when you don't have the game music on. It's quite epic.
I'm not used to the game music, so I'm kind of unsettled right now. It
makes you shaking your boots a bit.
It's a bit too epic. I'm like, I forgot about this music actually. Usually it's just like silence and I forget about the dragon, but now it was like blaring tunes.
Oh yeah, there's a dragon here. Oh, watch out. Alright. So we're just making our way, I believe, back to Larxa?
We're going to Wrong Warp next. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Oh yes, the Wrong Warp, of course.
Which I will need like some silence for.
Yeah, no worries. Wrong warps in this game can be quite finicky.
Yeah, it's a very, very specific sound cue for the Wrong Warp.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a moment of silence.
First, I'm gonna jump down here. And this guy looks scary, so I'm gonna quit out just in case. Just in case.
I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, I learned my lesson, not quitting out there if that happens. So now he's gone. There you go. Yep.
Easy. Yeah, definitely better safe than sorry with some enemies, because some will just one-shot you, especially since we're still level 1.
Okay, so I'm favoriting the Grace, and then I'm gonna Wrong Warp next. I need to listen to a sound cue, and it's very specific. Okay, hopefully.
Crossing our fingers.
Yes. Got it.
Oh, there it is.
Awesome.
Good job.
Yeah, now we are in Farum Azula, a endgame place.
Yeah, normally you wouldn't get here until obviously way later in the game. But thanks to Wrong Warping, it just kind of brings you here. Essentially, it's trying to teleport you back to Stormhill, but because of how everything went when you quit out, it doesn't know exactly where to put you, so it puts you at like a default location, which just so happens to be here. Which is a very scary area, because these enemies are honestly no joke. They are not the friendliest, so that's why Larxa kind of has the quit out on the ready.
Yeah, one hit and you're dead, basically.
Yeah. Being level 1 in late game areas is not a good time usually. But so far, so good. Alright. So while we make our way to the location, I feel maybe a donation would be okay?
All right, well, Corrosive Frost sends in $25 to say less than 3, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3. Did I count those right? Yes, 5 hearts for you.
Aw.
Yeah.
How nice.
Alright. So, I believe we're making our way to the nobles. Godskins? The lovely Godskin duo that everybody loves, of course.
But we're not gonna fight him yet, thankfully.
Thankfully. Gotta level up some stuff first. So a lot of the first portion of this run is basically just resource gathering. It's a lot of... It's a lot of getting different items such as somber stones, your weapons, and certain buffs, and as well as ball bearings. And it's just useful things that are going to be basically making you super strong for late game.
Yeah, this entire area is very scary.
Yeah, as you can see, there's arrows coming out of nowhere. The enemies are jumping at you. It is
Save me.
it is quite hectic. Ooh, That guy coming out of the wall was not expecting that.
Alright, now we have to cut out so we can use the map. Yeah. I cut out to reset the aggro, because you can't use the map otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to EG to upgrades.
A lovable EG! So EG is a character that is kind of like a merchant in this game. You see him later on usually, but he can upgrade your weapon, I believe at a higher tier. So we're going to be going straight to EG. We don't exactly, I don't think we go to round table hold until a little later into the run, so we mostly just rely on EG.
Yeah, we go pretty late because Melina talks a lot when going to round table hold for the first time.
Yeah, she really does.
So we want to like postpone that.
Yeah, Melina sure likes to go on a novel of a conversation at times. So we're going to be leveling up, I believe, the Iceran Hatchet about 4 times. We collected enough somber stones to be able to do so should be good. Oh, EG. There you go. Buy all the somber stones. There you go. Super powerful ice rind.
Okay, back to Rea Lucaria, and then we have another interesting trick with torrents.
Yeah. So Larxa's going to be doing the Pegasus glitch. If y'all know who Pegasus is, it's a flying horse. And you got that right. Larxa's going to make the horse fly. It's a really interesting setup, and it takes a little bit of a... It does take a little bit of a setup, but it's really, really cool once it's all put together.
Yeah, you have to cut out extremely fast. You need to cut out before you touch the ground, basically, when you're flying off of torrents.
Yeah, so basically Torrent's gonna end up next to you instead of in your pocket,
right
so
here.
to speak.
There he is.
Yeah, what a beautiful Torrent. So now, she's going to quit out before dying, and then we're going to bring out Torrent again.
And I'm sorry for the next part, chat. Close your eyes. Aww.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Torrent. Ah. Poor baby boy. Oh,
he's back.
No, he's fine. All right, false alarm. False alarm,
he's
everybody.
back. He's going on an adventure with us. It's okay. He's a good boy.
Yeah. So this trick allows you to pretty much go anywhere, anywhere that your height allows you.
Correct.
And you see that the area loaded in, and now we're past the gate. We just basically went right through the entire whatchamacallit, wizard area. I forget the area.
That's correct. It is a wizard area, so yeah,
it is quite wizardly. So this enemy, don't worry, it's all part of the plan. This enemy is going to kill her and then bring her to a completely different area, Volcano Manor. And this is the only enemy that allows you to do a teleport in this, I believe, in this area, other than like the coffins.
Correct. So now we're here.
Yeah, Volcano Manor. Lots of fire slugs around here, but the enemies in this area can also be quite a little nerve-wracking, but
so scary.
Should be more than fun.
So scary.
Oh, hold her breath here. So right now, Larxa's going to be grabbing a bunch of somber stones, just to further upgrade weapons and such. We're going to do a few little tricks coming up. We're going to be dealing with one of the Godskin duo, the Godskin Noble. The Godskin Noble, we're actually going to do a little trick that allows us to freeze his AI completely and just have at it. It's a pretty cool setup. I definitely enjoyed that glitch in particular because that boss is not a fun time.
Just running through this entire area is also nerve-wracking because one hit and you're just dead.
Yeah, so we're still level 1, right? So everything is just a potential death threat.
Basically.
Yeah. So hopefully they behave. Excuse me, sir. Oh.
It's fine. Intended.
So she's gonna enter this room, quit out, and then re-enter, and that way the game thinks that you did the boss you did an attempt on the boss already, so the fog gate will appear. So now she's going to do a setup where she's the furthest away to be able to do the input, and then go through the fog wall, which should break the AI.
Yeah, if the angle is like correct, it should work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
4. I think we're good. There we go. And yeah, that's one of the skips for this boss, I guess, or glitch.
Also, look at his mouth. It like opens every time you like hit him.
Yeah, and you can see the damage for Ice Rind is just insane with the Hoarfrost Stomp. And he just sits there and takes it. It's great.
Right.
Easy boss. Nice.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the round table hold for the very first time.
Oh, hey, Melina.
To determine if you had
What's the novel you want to tell us about?
but I can take gathering place.
Something about Torrent?
Gathering place.
Harness
Yep,
Champions. Okay, sure
There you go.
thing. Take my hand and you'll see a world of pure imagination.
Yeah, I always usually sing that one when I'm at that part.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna give the lady here the ball bearings, and I believe that gives us, the later Somber Stones and the Summoning Bell, which we'll be using later in the run. Alright. I think now might be a good time for donations.
Yeah, I like
Speaking of summon,
one. Yeah.
actually, Bussin wants to say good luck to Larxa. I really hope she gets to show off, and I'm really sorry if I say this wrong, the Tomahawk Dean summon, and it is my favorite summon in the entire game.
Mine too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mine too.
Alright, so Larxa's gonna do a little jump here. This jump is quite rough, especially to do it quickly, just because the setup is so specific. But she's able to jump on these ledges just to parkour all the way up here to get that stone. And
Luckily, I have very fast quit-outs. It's fine.
just that quit out was lightning speed. Holy moly.
Okay, we have the stone.
Nice.
I'm gonna make sure again when we're down there, but...
Yeah, I think it registered that she picked it up, so that's good.
Yeah, those
enemies
didn't register once, which was really weird.
Yeah, I remember you tried picking it up during our practice, and it just did not want to. So doing another quit out here to reset the enemies. And then we're back in.
Yep. Also gonna double check that stone. Yep, we got everything.
I think so, yeah. There we go. So now we have Royal Knight's Resolve, which gives you, I think, 80% plus damage to basically what you to your moveset and everything, which is super nice. So you'll probably see Larxa do a few buffs before starting a boss fight, since that will basically make Hoarfrost Stomp insanely powerful. There you go. Just more upgrades. Making sure Royal Knight's Resolve is attached to the weapon.
And now we go to the best boss fight in the entire game.
I love this boss fight. It's the
Yeah.
best. It's like Ornstein and Small, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this boss duo is quite a pain in the butt. It is a required boss to complete the game, and sadly, it's not always the most cooperative. So you have two bosses here. You have Godskin Noble, and I forget the other one. We just call them Godskin Duo at this point, but you have the bigger one and the slimmer one. Basically, one has a lot of AoEs and rolling, and the other one has a bit of more of like a snake vibe. Oh, careful. And they can throw things at you. Quite unfortunate, but thankfully there are these pillars that she can hide behind, which makes it a little bit easier to kite. Oh, that's okay. This boss is brutal. You got it this time.
Yeah, our health is so low, like one hit and you're out, you know? It's rough.
Yeah, it's totally normal for this to happen. It is a very hard boss, so yeah. Props for being able to do this at a very low level, though. God damn.
Yeah, and also with with the music being like so loud. It's too epic.
It's too much epic music. Yeah. Again, she's gonna buff. She's gonna do a stomp to bait the noble, so that way he comes over, and then just kind of spamming Hoarfrost Stomp, and not get hit.
Oh, come on.
That's okay. If you need quiet,
Yeah,
let me
no,
know.
it's fine. I actually like that you're commentating while I'm doing this fight. Yeah, I like
Okay,
that.
no worries. No problem. Yeah.
We're just getting the bad RNG out of the way for Oh, you know why it's not working? It's because my character's named Trouts.
That's it.
Like
Trout?
literally, yeah.
How dare you?
Goodness.
Yeah, when in doubt, blame the trout. Yeah, so these enemies, it's a lot of just kind of having awareness to what's going on around you. So you can see the one we're trying to aim for is quite far away, but we also have to worry about the other one doing
This
stuff
might be
like
a rip,
that,
but I'm
which
gonna
can be-
try.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, so that roll is quite deadly. If you get caught in it, you're pretty much dead. There's just no getting out of it half the time. So standing behind that pillar helps a lot when it comes to getting away from it. But sometimes he goes over the pillar, and that's not exactly ideal. So hopefully he decides to give you some good RNG here.
This fight is very
now we have-
Sorry.
Okay. Oh,
The estimate is 40 minutes, it's fine.
Fight.
I can still
Oh,
die
yeah,
like
no, you're-
10 more times. Maybe 5.
You're well ahead of estimate right now, so you're good.
So like the problem with like all the fights in Elden Ring speedrun is at the start of the fight is always like pre-scripted by the way the enemies spawn in, like the bosses spawn in. Same with like Malekith. Like Malekith is incredibly scripted if you get a first try. If you don't, the bosses are entirely on RNG, and so you have to like improvise. So I'm basically improvising right now.
Yeah, the improvisation can go one of two ways, but hopefully this time we got it. Yeah, so for those who are probably wondering, oh, didn't she kill that one guy? Why is the other guy in here now? So this boss kind of has a interesting mechanic where you can kill one of them, and so you can more focus on the other one, but they will revive after a short amount of time. So the timing for getting both of them can be quite tight.
Oh.
It's okay. Oh, he's doing his snaky move. Oh. Yeah, so these bosses have quite the AoE sometimes, and just in general, the reach on them can be quite insane. It's okay. There we go, and now the other one should be in here very soon. There we go. So now we don't have to worry about that one bothering us for the rest of the fight. We just have to focus on doing the damage on this one. Where was he going? We got it. There we go. Let's go.
Oh, sweet mother of God.
You did it. We got him out of the way.
That was rough, chat. That was rough.
Yeah, that boss is no joke, honestly. I've definitely gotten... I've had some rage moments on this boss, so props off to you for doing it so well.
Got my heartbeat racing there.
Well, now we have the only boss we have to worry about now, besides the final boss, is Malekith, and Malekith has its own interesting movesets.
And also entirely RNG if I die to the boss fight. So yeah.
Yeah, Malekith's RNG can. It's a coin toss, or coin toss. Alright. So now we're getting some more upgrades.
Yeah, we're gonna grab this talisman here.
There you go.
It's gonna give us like some more defense.
Make you nice and beefy. And thankfully we don't have to deal with the birds now.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes, so for those, if you haven't played Elden Ring, or for those who have played Elden Ring, specifically for those who have played it, you understand the birds. Everybody knows the birds. They're the worst enemy in this game. And for those who don't know about the birds, basically think about a bird, but with swords for feet.
The sword feet birds.
Yeah, and they also sometimes do flame throwing. So that's another thing. So thankfully in this run now, or the category now, the birds are not an issue anymore. So that's nice. Whoa, excuse me.
Oh, good.
These are some risky jumps we gotta do here. Basically walking on a thread. Nice. Very nice, very nice. So we might have time for a quick donation? Yeah.
Well, see how would like to comment on Torrent, who I know we're not seeing anymore, but they say, with how often they re-release Skyrim, you would think that the horses there wouldn't have time to come to the lands between too. Great run and thrilled to support this cause. Thank you so much, Seahal.
Alright, so we're gonna grab the Grace here, because Malekith can be a little bit of a pain. He's very jumpy and has quite the moveset, so having the Grace there is definitely good for safety.
Yeah, the run is fast, but the fights are nerve-wracking in this run.
Yeah, and this category has some of the roughest boss fights in the game. So yeah, safety is better than, being sorry later on. Alright, do a quit out there, because that boss can be, or that little tree sentinel there can do some hefty damage. There you go. Let's see what RNG we get. Oh, he's not jumping. Sir? Now we just do some buffs. Oh, that's actually not bad. There you go. It's gonna be a lot of dodging and trying to avoid a lot of the attacks. I believe this is the scripted fight.
Scripted.
Yeah, so scripted fights are what you really want in this boss, because it just makes it a breeze to get through. If you were to get bad RNG on the fight, unfortunately, yeah, this boss can be quite hard, but holy moly! First try! Let's go! Hey! You love to see it. That's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah, good thing. Good on the scripted part, though.
Scripted, you get like a really fast fight.
Yeah, it's super nice to get it when he... I think it's when he comes running at you is what you really want. All right.
Yeah, now we have time for a lot of donations.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of running here, so go ahead.
All right. Well, Buster Fergones sends in $25 to say, Elden Ring, oh Elden Ring. Trans rites, and rites is spelled R-I-T-E-S, like a ritual. but trans rites is actually currently the main character name in the lead for our Pokemon Legends Arceus run tomorrow. So if you want to donate to keep that going, now's your chance. And I believe, Larxa, your preference was for Cute Chat?
Yeah, Cute Chat.
Yeah, well, Cute Chat's in second, actually. $271 to Trans Rights, $457. So, Chat, if you want to cheer Larxa on for this pretty difficult run, you know what to do. Just don't donate to Bidoof.
Yeah,
or donate to Bidoof if you do.
Yeah.
We've got some Bidoof lovers in chat too, I think.
Oh no.
Just don't let Larxa know, okay? Shh, I promise to keep it a secret. Dave Shadow sends in $22 to say, great job, everyone. Well, no, great job to you. Thank you so much for that donation. Burn sends in $50 saying, I've been watching all week and the runs have all been fantastic. Thanks for everything you're doing for such a great cause. Thank you, Burn. And once again, that great cause we are all donating to is Malala Fund. Malala Fund working for girls' education around the world. And you know what? We love to see it here. So thank you so much. Whatever you can give greatly helps.
Awesome. So some people in chat, at least those who've played the game, you're probably wondering, wait, where's Gideon? Where's the other bosses here? So you might have not noticed, but Larxa did a little tiny jump skip to get on top of the roof to just completely bypass the Gideon boss fight, which is really, really nice because Gideon his moveset is kind of like a PvP style. So it can be quite on edge. But now we're going to do another little skip here. We're going to jump on this ledge right around the corner. Hopefully we can get it. It's a little bit of a tricky jump. It can take a few attempts.
Almost.
Almost. That was close. There you go. So essentially what this is going to do is it's going to basically kind of put you out of bounds and it will allow you to go past the fog gate, which is really nice. So you completely skip Horaloo. There we go. Should have it.
I'm gonna reposition myself first to be safe.
Right. Yeah. No worries. Take your time.
So if we're lucky, I should be able to walk through the gates. There you go.
Yeah. There we go. There it is. And there's Horaloo.
Hey!
Bye, Horaloo.
What's up?
He loves his chair so much,
no.
and now Larxa just completely destroyed his chair.
I'm
How could
sorry.
you?
Look at him, he's so sad now.
Pepe hands or something like that.
Right, here comes this boss fight.
So the final boss of the game, Radagon and Elden Beast. So Radagon is kind of a tricky fight. His AI will walk at you for 2 seconds at the start of the fight, so you get 2 free stomps.
I'm gonna get out here.
Yep, just
yeah, he was gonna kill me with his grab, so.
Yeah, so if she does die here, it will mean that she has to do the Horaloo skip again. So just for safety's sake, doing a quick quit out before you die is makes
it's a bit cheesy, but
Yeah, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Safety first. Alright, so again, get the 2 free stomps. Hopefully he decides to be nice. There we go. So a lot of this is just going to be waiting for him to do his attacks and then stomping. But the AoE on some of the attacks can be quite wild. So there you go. More stomps. And now he's at a percent where he will do 3 slams to the ground, so it's a lot of just dodging. So make sure we're behind him, and there we go. That's
Okay,
right.
and the hardest part is gonna come now.
Yeah, so Elden Beast now. So you see that Larxa summoned these imps. So those imps, we're going to be hoping that the imps get stuck into into the Elden boss. So if that does happen, the Elden Beast should be stuck in place, which will cause basically just an AI break.
I'm gonna have to redo this, sadly.
Yeah, just redo it. Just redo it. If you don't get the Elden Beast stuck, unfortunately, it does make the fight a lot harder. So, just gonna redo Radagon real quick. It's okay.
Yeah, so for Elden Beast, it's very RNG. It's literally a gamble at the end. You can get a full AI break, a half AI break, or like just no AI break. He was he had too much health there for me to finish him off when he does Elden Stars or whatever RNG gives me. So we're looking for an AI break for under so I can damage him until under 50% at least.
Yeah. And getting the AI break is totally reliant on whether or not the imps get stuck. And if the imps survive. So we need one of the imps to at least live while inside of Elden Beast, so that way it will allow the AI break to be until the end. Sometimes Elden Beast gets out of the AI break, which is kind of unfortunate, like we just saw. But we got this.
Yeah, it's sadly not something I have or no runners have under their control.
Yeah. So for those who are probably wondering what an AI break is, it's essentially just the AI just doesn't move. It breaks, it doesn't know what to do, so you can just do full damage without the boss even doing anything. It's a very specific way on how you need to do those AI breaks, but very, very useful in a run. All right, Radagon, round 3. Fight! So getting the free damage in on the first couple of hits. If you do get hit in this part, it's not too bad since we're now more leveled up in our vitality and our mana. We're mostly just trying to make sure that we dodge all the hits. Thankfully, a lot of it's more or less the same. So it's not too bad. There we go. And now for the 3 slams. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And that's Radagon again. There we go. Let's go. All right. Now to summon the imps, buff up, and time for Elden Beast. All right, everybody pray or cross your fingers. Hopefully Elden Beast behaves this time. Oh. Hoping. Oh, I think one of the imps survived. Yep, one of the imps survived. So now we just sit here and do damage. And time's gonna be coming up very soon.
I like how you're excited about this part. I love it. Yeah, let's go.
Woo,
Hey,
let's
go. Woo.
Nice. Very good.
There you go.
And
Yeah, that's how you become Elden Lord in 30-40 minutes.
No longer maidenless. Yep. Yeah. And I believe we call time when we touch the when we touch this thing.
And time.
There you go. And time.
I also want to show my pot boy. Hold on. He's gonna say hi.
Wait, yes, go get Pot Boy.
There he is.
Hey, we love Pot Boy. He's the best boy. Very good job.
Yeah.
So if you have any shout outs or anything you want to do.
I want to do a shout out to the Souls community. All really nice people. They're really very helpful too. Thank you, KatLink, for commentating. Also,
No problem.
thank you to everyone in chat watching, donating. I appreciate
I gotta let you know,
Thank
there are a lot of pot friends showing up in chat.
Oh, nice! Let's
There's a lot of
go.
them.
I love the Pot Boy.
That was it. You can find me for more speedruns at twitch.tv/Larxa. And you, KatLink, where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/KatLink. Thank you again for having me on here. I don't run this game. I learned it when it first came out forever ago. Lots have changed. So yeah, thank you for having me on though. That was a trip. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you both. And you know what? I'd love to thank Trout because that was an exciting run all the way to the end. Wow, I didn't know what to expect. So thank you both so much for that run. Larxa, you did amazing. And with that, folks, thank you all so much for sticking around. Again, this was all you. We couldn't have had Elden Ring any % without you. And if I'm looking at that number right, we're at 82,000. Wow, I did not expect that. Want to point out though that we do have incentives open tomorrow. So if you would love to surprise our first host tomorrow, you can certainly put your donations in overnight. We've got incentives for Pokemon, which is actually our first run tomorrow at 1 p.m. right after our interview. You can certainly choose to name the main character. Once again, Trans Rights is in lead with $582, but Cute Chat, which is Larxa's preferred name, is at $396. Ooh, that shot up. And Bidoof is at $117. So if you'd like to go the other way and get a nice Bidoof boy, Bidoof is one of the first Pokemon that you come across in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So if you want to have Bidoof meet Bidoof, you know what to do. That donate button is right there at gamesdonequick.com, along with our schedule and all of the great prizes that you could possibly win tomorrow. But for now, this has been day 5 of Flame Fatales 2022. I'm Zokubun, and thank you all so much for sticking around with me. Please hang around. We have a raid to another excellent lady speedrunner coming right up, and we will see you tomorrow. Stay cozy, keep those bonfires lit.